Well, this episode's going to be a very short one for all of you. As you know, I missed out on a few things, but these they cannot be ignored. Right now, we got the continuation of the New Japan Cup USA 2020 going through the semifinals, but also we're continuing more with New Japan on the road to Dontaku Wrestling. So all of that will be reviewed, discussed about on this episode of the Leaded Wrestle Zone.
Are you ready? Get up, get up. 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 Get up, get up.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Leaded Wrestle Zone. All things that it's pro wrestling with AEW, NXT, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, the National Wrestling Alliance, various promotions, wrestlers, matches, and championships. I'm your host, J Rod here. So let's begin with New Japan Strong with the continuation of the New Japan Cup 2020 USA. Now, the opening match was an 8-man tag team match, consistent with team number 1, Jordan Clearwater, Adrian Quest, Barrett Brown, and Mysterioso taking on the Young Lions from the LA Dojo. DKC, Kevin Knight, Alex Coughlin, and of course the graduate but still considered as a young lion, Carl Fredericks, the Alpha Wolf. Now, this is one of those interesting matches. Now, keep in mind, one of the competitors, Barrett Brown, he's been in a bad mood type of situation because he's been on a losing streak. He's trying to keep his job, all of this. But the match seems like it was going great because, as you know, young lions are eager to win. They want to win their biggest matches. But however, this did not go exactly for them because apparently they had to deal with the more experienced wrestlers. But however, because of the experienced wrestlers, Bear Brown once again was not being a team player that much. Jordan Clearwater clearly took the victory. Instead of standing next to his team, he just stands to the side. Now, this could be like one of those transitions where he goes from a babyface to a heel. We'll just see what they're gonna go down. Now, the next match the next two matches are the semifinals in the New Japan Cup USA. First match, we got Tom Lawler taking on the young Bullet Club member Hakuleo. Now, in the back of my mind, I was thinking Hakuleo was going to win because the dude is huge. But however, the commentators kind of made a very interesting point. This guy won the line break collision, not like last year, but he is on one of the predictions that he could win the entire New Japan Cup by becoming the first ever inaugural what is it, the strong open weight champion. So we just gotta wait and see. But however, the match was pretty good. Tom Lawler tried to use every advantage as possible. He even tried to break Hakuleo's legs. Hakuleo tried to use his size as possible to win, but somehow apparently Tom Lawler found a way to win, even though Hakuleo did not agree with the idea how the match ended. So he thinks it's over. Now, I have that distinct feeling Hakuleo will not take this lightly. But you may never know how things like this will turn out. Now, the next match, this was another case of scenario, David versus Goliath. We got Leo Rush taking on the big monster, Brody King. Now, you can say, but Leo Rush has the speed. True, but Brody King has the strength. There's a difference between that. But the speed, you can outmaneuver whatever your strong opponent does. That's one of the things. But however, in this situation, it's not about that. Brody King was able to overcome this match and win the semifinals. So it's already been told it's going to be Tom Lawler and Brody King in a semifinals. But who is going to be the first ever strong openweight champion. That's for another time, for another place, when that day happens. So, I think that's it right now from New Japan Strong. So let's move on with Road to Wrestling, Dontaku Wrestling. Okay, so we continue more with New Japan's Road to Dontaku Wrestling. Opening match, we have Suzuki-gun members Minoru Suzuki, Kanemaru, and Despy taking on Humna and Roppongi 3K Sho and Yo. Now, we've been seeing these guys in the same routine as always, but once in a while we do get one of those situations with who's going to win this one night, who's going to win the other. So, in this case, as you know, this kind of ended in a very beautiful way. As you know, Roppongi 3K reunited not too long ago, and of course, Yo was able to pick up the victory for his team. But however, Despy and Connemara are keeping their eyes out. They know what's at stake. They have to reclaim the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles, which is the titles they won from them before, but this time it's going to be a little serious. Second match, more of the Suzuki-gun guys. We got Doiki, Zack Sabre Jr.'s, and Taichi taking on Bullet Club's Yado, Tama, and Tonga. As you know, this rivalry continues to escalate more and more and more with the rivalry with everybody. As you know, Doki has a bone to pick with Yado and some unfinished business between the Dangerous Techers, Taichi, and Zack taking on the GOD. So that kind of plays out in every aspect. But however, it was in fact Suzuki-gun that won this match in a very interesting way. Uh, it was like, wow. But however, I can't wait to see when that day happens, when they have the Iron Fingers in the ladder. Can't wait to see that. Next match, we got Bullet Club, Yado, Evil, Ishimori, Yujiro, and Kenta taking on Chaos's members, Yano, Yoshihashi, Ishii, Goto, teaming with the ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Now, keep in mind, all of these guys have a bone to pick with every member of each other. As you know, Geto actually represents Jay White, who is set to face Tanahashi for the never openweight title. You got Yujiro, Kenta, and Ishimori, who are in line to face Yoshihashi, Ishii, and Goto for the never openweight six-man tag team titles. And of course, Evil has a bone to pick with Yano to get the KOPW trophy. Now, once again, the tactics with Yano continues with him trying to use the hood to cover Evil. It partially worked when they did the reverse, but it didn't. It was a pretty interesting match, however, and you know Kenta likes to play mind games. But however, this time it didn't go in Bullet Club's favor. It goes into Chaos, allowing for Hiroki Goto to pick up the victory. But Yoshihashi instead, he did not go for the bow staff. Now he knows he can recover it, but Kenta thinks that the never openweight six-man tag team titles will belong to them, and so is the bow staff. Now, why do I get the feeling that Yoshihashi is gonna get another bow staff? Think about it, because Kenta will be bored with it, but we'll see where they're gonna go. Now, next to the semifinals, we got Lij, Bushi, and Shingo Tagai taking on the United Empire, Jeff Cobb, and Will Ospreay. Now, this was also another case scenario. As you know, Shingo is next in line to face Will Ospreay for the title. But, as you know, I don't know if I could say these words. Bushi became like the one person that Jeff Cobb likes to pin and end it easily because, as you notice, there is no junior heavyweight contenders in United Empire. I don't know if you guys noticed that. You only got for Lij, Bushi, and Hiromu, but Hiromu's out of action. But that's how it ends. If I was Will Ospreay, get yourself some junior contenders if that's what you're planning on. Run an empire. Think about it. Now, the semifinal match, we have more of the United Empire. This time it's Aaron, Aaron Hinare and Great Okan taking on Lij Sonata and Naito. As you know, Naito is not impressed with Khan in every aspect. But I like how in this particular match, how great moments were happening in the match between Sonata and Hinare. And I'm like thinking, why can't they just put these two in a match against each other all on their own? It would be a good one. I mean, that's what I would love to see. But however, this time it was Hinare who picked up the victory for United Empire. But however, as you know, when Khan speaks, Naito likes to play games. But Khan is not. He's trying to intimidate him, saying it. I got your number. I got your number. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if there will be a match between Khan and Naito, but it should happen. So I think that's pretty much it for New Japan. So let's talk about some news updates right about now. Okay, as you all know, that we had talked about Evilise's latest situation. She was let go by AEW. News has just spread upon social media that now she's going to be working with CWE Fury, the CWE, which is South Wrestling Entertainment, Southeast Wrestling Entertainment, based out of Texas. If you guys are not familiarized with them, you can look it up either on Fight TV or on their YouTube channels. There's some familiar faces that appear there, like Big Cass, Teddy Long, and a few others. But it's a pretty good promotion. I'm not sure if Ivelisse will be challenging the current women's champion, which is Christy Jane, who I met once before. But it's going to be interesting to see her be in this promotion. They do one show a month. I know it's not good for paying the bills, but of course, that's what they got. Is she is accepting any bookings that will be coming their way. Now, the last news I want to put out. This one came strictly from both Dramatic Dream Team, which is DDT Pro Wrestling, and Tokyo Yoshi Pro. It was revealed that Sena Shiori will be graduating from the Tokyo Yoshi promotion, but however, she's now being advised to uh, leave wrestling for some time to recover. It was revealed that she has a chronic illness that she's been facing throughout her career. Now, this was a very, very shocking news to me. I would not expect it. Now, if you guys recall, much like Roman Reigns, he said that for 11 years he was clean from the leukemia until it came back. And I did not expect that. But I have to say, this is sad news for those who are Tokyo Yoshi Pro fans. But however, just give your thoughts and prayers knowing that hopefully she can recover fully and she'll be back in the ring. I'm assuming that many of the girls in the roster are thinking of her, that hopefully she does recover from this. So I think that's pretty much it for all of you guys with the news updates and the rest of the episode with New Japan Strong and the Road to Dontaku Wrestling. Stay tuned for more. There will be an entire episode of 3 events from Got to Move Pro Wrestling, and then continue on with other events that I'm going to try to keep up with. I'll see you guys in the next DWZ time. Same DWZ channel. I must bid all of you adieu. So goodbye. Mwah. And have a nice day. Bang!